Nichelle Medina, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Good morning, 448, 60 degrees in the Dayton area, and we are under a storm tracking alert.
Seems like we've been in this pattern where, like, the day is clear and then we get into the evening.
Yeah, it's sort of that time of year where any storm system that comes through could bring us that threat if it comes in during the right time, and I think today is going to be one of those days. We're dry out there right now as you head out the door this morning, but as we get into the heating of the afternoon and continuing into the evening hours is when I do expect that storm rest to come on in. You can see there, Greenville this morning, clear skies, dry roads, so you don't need any extra time on the morning commute, and temperatures are fairly comfortable. A little cool across the northern part of the Miami Valley at 53 degrees in Sydney. You come closer to here in Dayton, we get to 60 degrees, and we're 62 degrees right now in Springboro. So of course we're still dry here at home. Here's the big picture though. I'm watching this next disturbance starting to move on into Illinois this morning, and you do notice a lot of heavy rain and thunderstorms out there right now. That cluster of storms will weaken as it moves across Illinois this morning into Indiana, but then it will re-intensify as it gets here later on this afternoon, and between about 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. tonight is when we have a decent opportunity for those strong to severe thunderstorms. So this is the window of time when we can see those strong storms, 3 to 9 p.m., but I think we can narrow it down a little bit better. Right around your evening ride home today, 4, 5, 6 p.m. is when the worst of the weather is going to roll on through. The main threats are going to be damaging wind gusts, but there is the lower risk that we see some large hail and the possibility of a brief isolated tornado. So a couple different threats that we have to pay attention to today. Scattered coverage, so not everybody will see a strong storm, but those of you that do, you're definitely going to know it. Let's take a look at futurecast. We're dry this morning under partly to mostly clear skies. The sun's going to come up. We get really a decent bit of sunshine through the first part of the day, and that helps us to warm up. We'll see these temperatures in the upper 70s and lower 80s by the early part of the afternoon. Pause the clock here at 3:30 in the afternoon. This is when our window of opportunity for those storms starts to arrive, and you can see our friends out towards Richmond and Indiana. Same for you there in Winchester. You may see the first storms of the day around this time, and then those storms just expand in coverage and intensify as they march across the Miami Valley right through that evening commute time home. So later today, you have to pack your patience and sort of stay weather aware on the roads this afternoon. By 9 o'clock tonight, all the severe weather is out of here. We'll have smooth sailing through the rest of the evening hours. So it's just important today that as we go throughout our day, have a couple different ways to receive those alerts. If you're at home, the No Weather Radio is a great way to be aware of the changing conditions. It's going to be loud, it'll let you know. If you're on the go, though, get our WHIO weather app, have those push notifications on. If you do get a severe thunderstorm warning or a tornado warning, it will let you know, and you can take the appropriate action to stay safe. Aside from that, it'll be a warm day. High temperatures are going to be a little above the average for this time of year. We'll get to about 82 degrees here in Dayton, 81 degrees out towards Versailles. Same for you there in Huber Heights. 79 degrees as we go up towards Sydney later on this afternoon. We'll get the storms out of here. There's a couple more different rain chances in the 7-day forecast, but I don't see severe weather at this point in time. Dry day tomorrow, 76 degrees, a few passing showers, mostly cloudy skies likely for Friday, and we'll call it mainly dry for the weekend. There could be a hit or miss shower here or there, but more dry times than rainy times for sure as we enjoy Saturday and Sunday. We'll continue to break down this severe weather threat that we face today as we go through this morning.
Sounds good, Austin. Thank you. As you head out this morning, be sure to tune your car radios to AM 1290 and News 95.7 WHIO. Larry Hanscom joins us live now from our radio studios with what they're working on. Larry, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Letitia. The quiet before the storm, and hopefully it'll be a quiet morning commute for you. Sergeant Mark Bowerdin will do his best to make so with his team traffic updates. And the Dayton Dragons are having an outstanding season. Just how good? Well, we'll tell you about that coming up, as well as it's been a big summer for movies. Of course, Top Gun Maverick topping the box office, but it could get a challenge this week from a big dinosaur pick. We'll tell you more about that coming up on Miami Valley's Morning News.
Sounds good. 452 now, 60 degrees. After many people spent 2 years working from home, now many employers say it's time to come back to the office. How some workers and employers are reaching a compromise on scheduling.
The community blood center is running low on a certain type of blood, the type needed, and the reason for the shortage.